Guess what? Today I'll be talking about the new Loki series, but it's kind of hard because there's not much to go off of other than the fact of in the trailer he says, I'm gonna burn this place to the ground, and he's in like this like prison suit. So there's not much to talk about other than give theories, but once the show comes out, I'll be doing reviews of that and continuously talking about how much I love the Loki series. So we know that Loki is going to be a different Loki, not the one from Ragnarok, but the one from after Avengers alternate timeline in Endgame where he disappears with the Tesseract. We know that. He's going to be all mischief and he's going to be doing a lot of bad. There's a theory out there that he's going to try to get the Infinity Stones himself and try to make his own Infinity Gauntlet. That would be interesting to see, but I don't know if that's what they're trying to go for, but if they do that, that's very, very cool. Another thing about the show that I have a theory for, of course, other than the fact of he's going to time travel on it, is that he will somehow be turned good. Of course, he needs to. But there are so many different versions of Loki within the comics, it's unbelievable. There's a version of Loki where he becomes a part of the Avengers. There's a version of him where he's not. There's a version of him where he's a kid. There's a version of him when he's a woman. There's many versions of Loki where he's different in all of them. I don't know what the MCU is going to do. I don't know what Disney Plus is going to do. But, of course, they chose to continue it with Tom Hiddleston, of course, which is amazing. But, honestly, is what I would love to see in the show is him kind of transition from being the bad guy again and be good, because we saw him in Ragnarok kind of turn from I'm kind of bad, but then I turned to good because my brother's like believes in me, which was really sweet. But then he died in Infinity War and everybody saw how that happened, and that was terrible because all them Loki stands out there, we love him. I'm a big Loki fan if you don't know that already. But other than seeing him become good again, I would love to see some more mischief as well. I would love to see him mess with people in a sense, or, try to sneak into a facility. Apparently, maybe that's why he's in a prison suit. Maybe he tried to steal Infinity Stone. Maybe he was trying to get something on Earth that happened to be on Earth at a certain time, and then it wasn't there later, like the Tesseract. Maybe the Tesseract was taken and he tried to go get it back, and then they locked him up, and then he was like, I'm going to burn this place to the ground, which was awesome. But we don't know what the context is of that. Another thing that's a theory that I saw there, other than the fact that he's going to time travel, is once he gets the Infinity Gauntlet ready, he's going to change his mind and put them all back. I don't know. But I hope that somehow they incorporate the Infinity Stones if they wanted to, but I don't really know. There's not much to go off of. And I really don't know what else to think of for theory-wise, other than the fact that he does, like, time travel, cause mischief, and, become good. Maybe he can meet someone along the way, maybe a love interest, maybe not. Maybe he can meet some friends along the way, and then he can, gain that whole goodness back. Maybe it's a guy, maybe it's a girl, maybe they're best friends. Maybe they teach him like, hey man, you don't have to be bad. Just do whatever you want. Yeah, but don't be bad. There's a lot of good people out there who haven't done anything to you. Just live your life and be normal. Because this is, again, after Endgame, but kind of before Ragnarok. So his dad's alive. His mom's alive, his brother is somewhere out in the universe, but in a different timeline. So everything that's leading up after this is a different branch. Now, all those people out there who don't know about, that whole, fake science or real science, whether it's the multiverse or a different timeline, is basically like this. Because of that certain time when they hit an Endgame and they change things, they open it up a different timeline. Kind of split from their own. Like, this is the regular MCU, and then here's the point in time where they travel back to 2012, and then they cause a problem, and it's a completely different time. Maybe in that time his mom won't die. Maybe in that time, Thor is doing something else. Maybe they're not attacked for the movie Thor: The Dark World. Maybe there's other things that happen in that timeline, because I heard that Loki is the reason for all the influences on Earth, which means like the Cold War, and I saw somewhere that said that. I'm not 100% sure, so if it's not true, I'm sorry. But it's like the Cold War he helped end it, and other things like Jaws, he helped with that, kind of like he was influenced people to make those things. And I don't know if that's 100% true or not, so you don't have to go on my word for that. You can look it up, but I haven't seen much things for it, so by the time that they do have things come out, like episode 1, which I heard maybe comes out during the fall, I'll be able to give you a review of what I think of the episode. It's probably going to be amazing and absolutely the best. But until then, there's not much to go off of. So, with that being said, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments of what you think is going to happen in the Loki series. And let me know if you're excited for it too. To give me ideas, please give me ideas for like more videos to make, and like what movies to watch, what shows to review. I'm going to review The Mandalorian as well, even though they already finished this season, but better late than never. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe somewhere around here. Probably at the bottom over here. I'm not 100% sure. And I'll see you again later. Have a good day.